Well, Jerry, we know that Worthing's games are often high scoring, so it's fallen into that category again. We also know they throw away points from winning positions. We recovered and deservedly recovered to take the 3 today.
By far the better side in the game. We go down to a penalty. It's not a penalty, taking the ball first, and it goes against us. So that's difficult early in the game when we go 1-0 down. That was a turning point for us to really turn on the steam then. We were excellent, I thought, throughout the whole game after that. Half-time was really controlled. I said we were the better side. We were moving the ball really well. We looked dangerous. On another quick pitch, us on 3G is wonderful at the moment. We look a really good side. And I'll go in at half-time and it's 1-0 down, but I was really confident we'd come out and put in a really good performance. I think our goal epitomised what we were all about, really. It was a wonderful move through midfield and out, and Elliott stood up a lovely ball to Cody Cook. Classic header from Cody. The Tom Smith free kick, I knew he fancied that and he's rifled it in. We've seen that so many times over the years. I'm really pleased for Scott. He's not quite well enough at the moment. He's on the bench, but gone and made an impact and scored a goal. In all honesty, it should have been more. It should never have been one goal in it. Sonny's hit one against the upright here. We had a blatant penalty turned down as a handball. Just our players didn't appeal. We all did on the bench as a blatant handball. We should have had that. So it was a really, really confident, what we've seen for the last 5 or 6 weeks, really confident Bath City performance. I thought that system worked really well again. I thought we knew they would stick it there, playing out from the back, and they keep doing it. Whether they're losing, winning games, they'll keep doing it. We set up really well. You have to be in, you have to be brave, you have to go 3v3 at the back sometimes. And it's that difficulty then, when you're heading it, you don't want to head it into their midfield or then running on. You have to head it with some real intelligence into wide areas, so we pick it up. And I thought we were great at that. So really, really fine performance. Really happy for the boys. All it is another game, and now we look forward to the next one.
You said about it, we've been down to the bare bones recently. It felt like the 2 substitutes you brought on, Luke Spokes and Scott Wilson, made a huge difference. Of course, Scott Wilson, because he scored within a minute, but Luke Spokes as well, his energy in midfield, and he said he's still recovering too. He
is, yeah. No, he's a good player as well, Luke. You know, he's been in the team a lot. I'm really pleased, I have to say, I'm really pleased for Tom Smith. He looks back to Tom Smith that we knew 3 years ago. Really energetic, really strong, getting on the ball, running forward. He had an opportunity 1v1 with the keeper a bit further out first half, but that's the Tom Smith I know. I'm really determined. His goal was a fantastic strike. I'm really pleased that he went and celebrated that with the away support. And Luke's gone on, he can handle the ball. That was a very technical game, and it was a tactical game. So he went on, handled the ball really well, took us up the pitch, got around the pitch, understood he was going to take Wills out of the game. We've got James Morton to do that. I spoke to you about that before. I spoke to Ebbsfleet, and I felt as if we took Kane Wills out of the game, we'd have a good opportunity of winning it. And we did that to real effect. They kept trying to play out. We constantly kept catching them. And I'm really aggressive. I was really pleased with the boys to come away and be like that. It takes bravery. It takes bravery without the ball, and it takes bravery with the ball. So really, really pleased. The physical demands on them is constant. It really is. To come all this way, you've been on the coach with us. Long old trip again. We get here, first couple of minutes, it's difficult to get yourself going, but we found our way into the game, like I said, and thoroughly deserved the 3 points and a very, very important win for us. That's all.
I can't remember your exact wording, but it was like you're just thinking about each game. You're not thinking of the overall picture, but now 4 points from the playoffs. You're starting to think about it a little bit more.
Dulwich, I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about, Mark. I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything like that. All I'm trying to say is that we literally are thinking about the next game. I think it's been very good that we focused on that. As a group, that's all we've ever talked about. We're talking about each game, we're talking about training, what do we do? The feedback from the players has been really good. Loads of detail going into it against different teams. They're all good sides in this league. We've seen the results today. Some funny old results again. I think Dulwich have beaten Havant. And my mate Hack's in there, obviously, so he'll come down here and know what we're all about. Be a really difficult game against Dulwich, really difficult one. Might be an odd goal again, but we've got quality in this group. And like you say, looking at it now, we've got Danny Greenslade running out there, Scotty Wilson doing a bit of running. And we've got good quality in this group. As I said, when they're all fit and we've got numbers to choose from, I can make those changes like I did today, and it makes a huge difference. So really pleased for the group. We'll get back on the coach. It'll be a lovely trip back home again with you guys, and we'll prepare properly for Tuesday. And I'm really excited about Tuesday night. That's all we're talking about. Doesn't matter whether the TV cameras are there for the National League or, like you've just said, how far are we off the playoffs. We're taking all that out of the equation. It's just about my team turning up Tuesday night. Hopefully a big crowd in there. Support today was fantastic. Big numbers come down. I know a few came down overnight. See John Freegard there. What a happy face that was to come off and see him really buzzing. First thing he mentioned was Cody Cook, because he was a classic number 9 himself. But really pleased for all the people that have come down. The support, the vocal support, even when we were 1-0 down, was superb behind the goal. backed the boys, got behind the boys. That's all I ever ask. I just want to get behind the players week in, week out. It makes such a huge difference. And let's have the same back it to it, and let's make it hostile. Let's make it a difficult place to come, and let the boys go and do the rest on the pitch.
Support like today helped with your away form this season, which has been so you picked up more points on the road, and as you said before, more of that to Burton Park, and then you pick up more points. Add on to that win from against Hemel Hempstead the other week.
Yeah, exactly, Mark, and the 3G, we're loving it. We're really enjoying the games. Honestly, I enjoy coming away. The coach trip makes such a huge difference. You look at it, there's a real togetherness in this group. Honestly, they get on so well, and I'm really proud of the characters I've recruited in the summer. Because not so long ago people are questioning that, but these boys, honestly, they're fantastic. And I knew once we got that little bit of momentum, and that's what we've got in the moment, it's a wonderful thing in football. You don't know how long you've got it, but when you've got it, you've got to grasp it and keep it. And like I said, to be able to even go in there at half-time, I said to you last week, every time I come out at the moment, I pretty much know what I'm going to get from the group, and that's a wonderful feeling. Whether you win, lose or draw, you know what you're going to get from them. And at half-time, it was really controlled, saying, you're the better side, let's keep doing what we're doing, nothing changes because it's one goal. In a game of football, there is an opposition, and an opposition at times is going to score a goal. That's fact. An opposition sometimes might beat you. It's how you respond to that, whether you throw the book out the window or you just stay with the process, and that's all we're doing. We're keeping the process the same. We'll change accordingly every now and again for the opposition, but only in slight details and tactics. As we're playing as a shape at the moment, it's suiting us a lot. And whoever goes in there and does a job for us at the moment understands the roles and understands the responsibilities. And I said, that's a wonderful feeling as a coach that they all know that. This group was only put together in the summer, we have to remember that. It's vitally important we keep them together, because I always believe the second year with the new group's your best year, but already they're showing what a lovely group they are to work with, and what a competitive group and what a winning mentality they've got with them at the moment. So long may that continue, but it's all hard work. We'll have to start hard work on Tuesday again, and that's what we'll do. We'll come in and we'll just be humble in our win, wish them all the best here, because they've had a wonderful season to date here at Worthing, getting promoted last year, really clear style of play. Wish them all the best for the rest of the season. Still a good side who are in shout with the playoffs, and for us, we just concentrate on Tuesday.
Well done for making our first visit here very enjoyable.
Cheers, thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Cheers, mate.